Hi, everybody. It is Monday, June 17th. God, year's about half over here now. A couple more days, and we will be off on Lyle Lovett's tour for the summer. I just took my truck in this morning to the body shop to have them do an estimate that I can send to the insurance company to see what the hell's going to happen with that. I'm still driving it every day, but the body's pretty mashed up on it. So we'll see what happens. I'll pick it up in a couple hours and get their estimate and ship it off to the insurance company, and we'll see what happens there. We had a great time this past weekend. We had a puppy reunion. Got together with Mark and Andrew, who have Marcello and Rosanno's sister, and Maria, the breeder, came with the two of the remaining puppies from Romeo's litter, and another one of the sisters of Marcello and Rosanno. So we had our three there. So there was 7 basset hounds running around the yard, and it was fantastic. I enjoyed it so much to see them all together. The boys are just the best. It makes life so worth living to have those guys to sit with and play with and stuff. It's makes your life a whole lot better. I'm just going to do a little bit of music for you now, and then I'm going to run and pick the truck up, and I got a bunch of stuff. Don't call. Let me get rid of this call. You're more important to me than that. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Doing a session on Wednesday night, and then have a gig on Thursday night, and then out of here Friday morning. So it's a crazy week. But things are getting much better. Maureen's doing much better. I'll be taking her over to physical therapy in about 40 minutes. And then we'll go pick the truck up at that point. So, but for music today, I wanted to go back and visit the great Laurence Juber. Lawrence is one of the finest guitarists I've ever known. He was a member of McCartney's Wings, but has an extensive history that it's worth Googling Laurence Juber up and see what this guy has accomplished, and still is. He's playing all the time. I mean, he's still a very contemporary musician. It's not somebody out of the past, even though he has an extensive history. We did an album back in 2007, I believe we did this, and it's called PCH. And I'll read you some credits on here. We have Hope Juber was the photographer on the album and producer. James Jensen was the executive producer and did liner notes. Jim Cox is on Fender Rhodes and Hammond organ and piano. Jimmy Hoyson was the engineer. Joe Guestwort, who did the mastering. Laurence Juber is the arranger, composer, acoustic and electric guitars, and primary artist on this. Myself on bass. Paul Scooby Smith was the assistant engineer, and Russ Kunkel is on drums on it. But check out Laurence. I mean, he's just an exquisite musician, wonderful player. I've done a lot of work with him over the years, and it's always a joy when I get a chance to play with him. So I'm going to just play a couple of tunes from this album here. Let me see if there's anything else I need to... Nope, I think that's all there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Here's a song called Gardenia. Getting a lot of information has been kind of difficult on this one, but well worth checking out Laurence Juber's PCH. So here is Gardenia. Too much reflection. Just a beautiful, beautiful guitarist. Here's one called Castle Walls. On here again, Laurence Juber's PCH. Beautiful textures and colors. Okay, one more. This is the title track to the album, PCH. So here we go. Lawrence Juber. Worth checking out. He's got a great body of work, so there's a lot of music on his site. So check him out. I had a bunch of people asking me how my bass did on the with the damaged case and all that. Man, the ding walls are built really good. What happened was I got to Dallas, and I flew from Burbank to Dallas, and I had my I can't remember if it's SKB or SBK. SKB, I believe, is the name of the case company. What I do is I put my bass in a gig bag, and then that goes inside this, almost like a fiberglass kind of a material, and then the strap goes around it and locks into place. Well, I got to Dallas, and of course, you have to go to oversized baggage because of the size of the case. It doesn't come down with the luggage. And they finally turn the belt on, and it comes through the thing, and I see the case come through and it's in two pieces because they broke the strap that holds it together. So it came apart, and then the bass came out in its gig bag with other stuff. So I was petrified that the bass had been damaged, but it survived. Then we did the gig, and Warren Hood, who's playing fiddle with us, he had driven there, but he lives in Austin, and he was going to be driving home. And I said, I can't fly the bass home with this case because there's no way to fix it while we're here. So I taped it all together, put the bass in it, and he took it home and then brought it to our gig at College Station here in Austin, outside of Austin. And I did the gig, but when I went back there, I had a second case at home. So I brought that case back with me to Austin for the gig last week and was able to load the bass in that and then brought that home. So I've got it home. Now I'm going to have to fly it one more time now to New Mexico on Friday when we get started on the tour. And he and Warren took the old case, the broken case, back to his house because it was going to be a pain in the neck trying to get both cases in my bag and everything, dragging them through the airport. So he took it, and I'll be seeing him. I'll be seeing him on the tour, but we'll be back in Austin later in the year, and then I'll get the broken case from him, and send that home with with all of my gear, and then I'll go out to their factory in Orange, California, and have them either replace it or repair it. Hopefully they'll just repair it because the case is fine. It's just the strap that got broken. But it just pisses me off that, when these things go in, every time my bass comes through in there, I open up the case and there's always a slip in there from the TSA. They've had to look at it. They had turned all the knobs to different settings. My tuning machines had all been turned. It's just unbelievable how they treat instruments on these. I look out sometimes outside the window and I see them throwing stuff onto the ramp. I mean, they could pick it up off the cart and set it onto the conveyor belt, but they pick it up and they throw them. And it's just unreal. It's just, I wonder why people have such bad things to say about them. Well, in general, they've earned it by doing really crappy stuff to us. I've had things broken over the years by the baggage handlers, but the TSA is the one who undoes the strap and then is supposed to put it back together. And obviously they didn't do it properly because the thing ended up broken. So they obviously just kind of put it together, but didn't click it into place. So it came undone in luggage and then got broken. But the bass was fine, and I've been using it. I'll be using it again this week and then shipping it off when I fly out on Friday. So that's kind of what's going on here. So I'm going to get going now and get Maureen over to physical therapy and then go pick my truck up. And then I got lots of stuff to do around that. So take good care. Have a fabulous week. I can't wait to hit the road and start filming venues again. I think we're going to be in a lot of new ones. And if we're in some old ones, I'll try to put a new spin on them and start interviewing people and doing music and just generally trying to stay out of trouble. It's not easy, and I had fun last week. I did 10 cameos last week. I've done close to, I think, 300 cameos now since I started doing those, and it's really fun. And the people, it's been really wonderful. I've had 5-star reviews on every one I've done. Hasn't been a 4 or less, so I'm happy that people all seem to enjoy those, and I really enjoy doing them. So that's been cool. And I'll get together as our schedule lines up. Then I'll start to get together our clubhouse and the one-on-ones and all that. So, but I'm out of here now. So talk to you later. Bye.